A poem about writing a poem to go with a painting by Dennis Brown. I stare for a long time at Dennis's painting and drink in the beauty he has created. I search for a connection, the light, the place. Was I there once? What happened? Was there a moment, a special feeling? Yeah, I was there. I remember when words and feelings flow. But what about that place? How did it come to be? How has it changed over eons, epochs, decades? Creative procrastination ensues. I happily fall down rabbit holes of geology, physics, carbon cycles, scribbling random notes in my book. I sit for a long time looking at the painting and my notes, overwhelmed by the immensity of forces and timescales which both created and are changing the place that Dennis has painted. Then an inner voice says, "Get on with it. Don't let perfection get in the way of progress." And so words flow onto the page, snippets, phrases, elements in meandering streams of thought. And then another inner voice, organize, sequence, meter, alliteration, word sculpture, connecting A to B to C to me, a personal Euclidean geometry. Should this one rhyme or not? One less syllable here, a softer one there. How does it sound? How sound? Let the words play word games. There, that was fun. Read it again. Too long, less is more. Bring out the word chisel. There, good enough. Time for a beer.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bess Lou, and I have to disagree with Dennis respectfully. I think he's a marvelous artist, and I put my money where my mouth was. One of the things that was a lot of fun when I met Dennis was we had a conversation about how artists convey what they convey to their audience. So, you know, whether it's visual or musical, there are no words involved. And what are we trying to say? And whatever we say, we're not telling you. So what are you hearing? What are you feeling? What are we? And it turns out whether it's visual or musical or even in a word format, it's not plain language. And there are a lot of similarities in creators in how we convey what we convey, or what we're trying to convey, just different media. So some of what I'm doing today is to try to convey to you some of what Dennis's paintings conveyed to me, and whether or not you like it. So when Dennis sent me the paintings on slides, they were higgledy-piggledy, and my daughter Evie and I went through them, but I also went through them, and the ones that kind of struck me as things that went with music are the ones I chose. So I don't know, where they were actually done. I have a catalog somewhere which tells me. I think you guys have it on the program. But I mostly chose them for their impact on me and how they made me feel, or how musically they made me think. Okay? Now, this one, I'm going to just sit down here because I think they want to record this portion of it. This one is called the color yellow. And the reason it's called the color yellow is because it's very yellow, of course. But I'm very fond of the color yellow. My mother was an organizing kind of woman, and she had 6 children. So she gave each of us colors for our daily life. My sister came first, and she had red. And then a boy, so my brother, got blue. And another boy, so he got green. And then I came and I got yellow. So first of all, I'm profoundly grateful I got yellow because the next two who came along got brown and gray purple. She was running out of colors where you could easily buy bath towels. But I grew up surrounded by yellow bed sheets, yellow towels, yellow all kinds of things. And being Asian, yellow doesn't look that great on me. But I actually even had yellow clothes. Like I had a dress that was yellow that I loved, and it makes me happy. So this song I wrote makes me happy. And I'm calling it yellow. And by the way, if you think about it, daffodils are yellow. And they are very, very flexible flowers, because if you like someone, you can give them a daffodil blossom. And if you don't like them, you can feed them the bulb. And, you know, this sort of suits my personality. I'm not that serious about my art, so there we are. But unfortunately, Dennis picked me, so you're stuck. So the color yellow.